Invasion angle.
We are here for episode 60 of Invasion
Whoa!
Angle. I don't know anything.
Welcome.
I don't know any special things about the number 60. I don't. Do you
Um,
guys? It's like a guard or tackle in football.
no, I don't know.
You know, there's nothing.
Nothing significant.
I guess just this episode will be the most significant thing that ever happened to the number
Yeah.
60 since its fucking invention by whoever did that.
It's
Galileo,
60
Chef
seconds in a
Bardi,
minute,
Chef Bardi.
60 minutes. Pretty
You had
good
to, you had
show.
to, you had to look that up.
60 minutes. Yeah.
No.
60 hours
What
in
are you
a
talking
day,
about?
60 days in a
In a
month.
week.
Exactly, dude. It's all sixes.
It's the age for senior citizens in some cultures. I just remembered.
Our culture is 65, I believe, if you want full social security.
60 is the average age of an NXT champion.
How dare you,
Oh, I'm
dude?
sorry. I'm joking. It's across all wrestling, really.
You're already taking shots at Ricky Saints, dude. This is supposed to be a celebration
Yeah,
episode of
exactly. What
Ricky
the
getting a
fuck?
significant singles title, not one that, Tony considered fake. I didn't. I like the FTW title, but
He won
Tony
the
Khan,
he won the Owen Hart title. Technically, that was a belt.
yeah, another fake one. The Owen Hart title is just as badass as the fucking Saudi title Cody won. That was gigantic. What the fuck? Did you think they're gonna make it even bigger this year? They're like,
I
fuck
hope
it.
so.
They're sick fucks, dude. They are out of hand. But yeah, I guess we could do some rapid fire because some cool
You know what?
news and
Can I
what?
before you get
Yeah, yeah,
started,
yeah, yeah.
John?
Go for it. Yeah.
Do you have the Owen Hart tournament somewhere in the docket?
I
Because
I I
The
they
have
announced
bracket.
the brackets.
yeah, I have them and I can pull that up in about 2 seconds. Jamie, can you pull that up for me? Yeah, Jamie.
Who's
The
Jamie?
Owen Hart bracket. Joe Rogan experience, dude. Come on. We do we make fun of other
Is he
podcasts.
like Joe Hogan? Is that like he's like Horace
Joe
Hogan's
Hogan.
son or something?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bubba the Ray
Um
Sponge.
yeah, but yeah,
Bubba the
but
race.
so let's start with the women's tournament. In the first bracket, we have Jamie Hayter versus Billy Starks. Then below them, we have Thunder Rosa versus Chris Statlander, which so far both of those matches, really big fans of all of them. So like, I'm gonna be hurt. I hurt no matter what. I feel like I'll be more hurt than happy because I'll be happy with whoever wins, but I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Tony Khan loves making me cry, dude. That's why I wear sunglasses. So like, you can't see me fucking crying, dude. And then on the other side, we've got Julia Hart versus Mercedes Monet. CEO,
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
CEO, CEO. Yeah, and then we got Harley Cameron against Athena. Like this bracket is insane. Really is. Like 8 women and 8 of the best in the world for sure.
Yeah.
Obviously Tony
Should we make
Storm's
our
not in
should we
it,
make our picks right
but
now?
Yeah, where's Riho, dude?
yeah, well, it's March Madness, dude. It just ended. Like March ended. This is April Madness, I guess. The madness. Ooh, yeah.
All
I
right, I'm gonna
mean,
say Thunder on the left bracket against Jamie Hayter, and then I think Jamie Hayter's gonna win. And then on the right side of the bracket, it's gonna be Mercedes beating Julia Hart, and then she's gonna go against Athena, and Athena is gonna win, and then Athena's gonna win it all. That's what
You
I
think?
think.
but
You
then she
think?
And that
You
fights.
think
is
Julia
the
Hart's
Jason
beating?
pick of the day. What?
Yeah, we'll fill out our brackets and we'll post them on our social media. But you just said Julia Hart's going to beat the CEO. I'm just
No, she's gonna
wondering.
lose to. It's gonna be Mercedes versus Athena on that
Okay,
side of the bracket. Athena's gonna win,
okay,
dude.
So she's
Um,
fighting it all in. That's your prediction.
I don't
That's what
know,
winning this
dude.
tournament is. You fight the champ at all in.
so, wait, what do you mean you fight the champ at all in?
That's what this
Like,
is for, the tournament.
Yeah,
like
that is
last
what it's
year's previous
for.
champ? You face like last year's previous champion?
No. Like your number one contender for all in.
Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, I think who do you have, Chris?
I don't know,
I
Run through your
man.
because I don't
bracket.
know. I don't know who they're gonna have face if it's still Tony Storm. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I see it's Athena versus someone. Could be Athena versus Billy for like the fourth time, and have Billy Starks go on like a weird like Cinderella run.
You think it's gonna be Athena versus Billy in the
I don't
finals?
think so, but it'd be kind of cool.
So who do you have winning it? Athena as
Um,
well?
no, I don't. Well, here actually, I do have Athena winning it now because Athena is the Texas girl, and Allen's in Texas, so
Wow.
maybe it is Athena.
But the tournament
Ooh-wee.
final is in Arizona, Glendale.
Yeah, but they're setting up a hometown win in
Yeah,
All In. You fucking bitch.
yeah. Oh fuck.
Who cares what the
So what do
fucking
you think?
finals
What do
said?
you think, John?
So for me, I think Jamie Hayter, Billy Starks. Jamie Hayter's gonna win. She's going to. And then Thunder Rosa, Chris Statlander. Thunder Rosa's gonna win. And then it's Thunder Rosa versus Jamie Hayter.
Dude,
And it's gonna be a great, great
I
match. But
don't.
Jamie Hayter is gonna win. And stop
Yeah.
saying that she tries to look like Becky Lynch now, dude. I'm getting real tired of it, Jason.
I've
who's
never said that.
Becky
I,
Lynch?
I yeah, I don't
I've
know
I haven't
I've
anymore.
said
seen
it a
her in
couple
months.
times.
So I got Jamie Hayter in the finals on that side. Then I got Julia Hart versus Mercedes Monet, the CEO, and I got the CEO winning. And then Harley Cameron and Athena. I've got Harley Cameron upsetting Athena, and I got Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron. I'm just kidding. Harley Cameron's not beating Athena, dude. That's a long. She's got a long streak. But Athena beats Harley Cameron. Harley Cameron is gonna
Jason's
put up a good
underwear.
fight though. And then yeah, and then Mercedes Monet versus Athena, and I think Mercedes Monet wins because I think Athena down the road is going to take the titles from Mercedes Monet and like a title for title thing. She'll still have the RH title, something like that.
Mhm.
That's what I would love to see.
Yeah, I
But
think either way, it's gonna
Mercedes, we're gonna
be
get
those
uh,
two
well, we're
against
gonna
each
get
other
the
to sow the
biggest
seeds
uh,
for an eventual feud between CEO and Athena.
No, so that's why my thinking is different. That's why my tournament finals are Mercedes Monet versus Jamie Hayter. And I have the CEO winning because the biggest money match you can do down the fucking road is Monet against Tony Storm. How you can't get bigger than that if you're gonna
What
right
if?
now. Those are
Yeah,
your
but
two top female stars right now, and that's one of your biggest events of the year. Why would you do anything else but that? You know,
um,
they're your rock and stone cold, dude.
I just think because but then you have two women's belts tied up in the same event in the biggest event of the year.
Yeah,
I don't know. What if you have Thunder Rosa in her hometown of Texas, her home state of Texas, and she turns on Thunderstorm?
Yeah. How many women's matches were in the last pay per view on the main card?
Seven
Was it seven? Get the
minus
fuck it.
minus five.
Do you know, wasn't it two?
It was two.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think you could come up with two matches, like one major title match, and the other
Mhm.
one. I mean, I would love for them to implement tag team titles for the women of AEW. I think it's time already. I don't know how WWE beat them to the punch on that one, honestly.
I don't know. I think it's they don't want the titles to end up like the WWE women's tag titles, where they just like do nothing. I think a lot of
Yeah,
belts in wrestling do that.
yeah. I liked what they were kind of. They were making them kind of more traditional tag team titles, like when Chelsea Green and Piper Niven had
Mhm.
them.
Yeah,
Like
it's
putting
just
them on
like
the line a lot each week, and like it reminded me more of like old school WD. But like yeah, I know
it's
exactly
like
what
the
you're talking
trios
about.
titles too. It's like they were hot for like a few weeks and then they
Yeah.
disappear.
Yep, and then those use the tag team titles too as a way. The same thing with the trios titles, just to like throw on like top guys, so they make sure they have
So
a
they're doing
title.
something. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's touch and go with those fucking titles. WWE need. Speaking of that, they need trios titles. That's what they need. So and then yeah,
I
so I
saw
got the
I saw a
CEO.
dumbass tweet from WWE where it was like a picture of Braun Breaker and Penta was like, this could be a crazy tag team. I'm like, they're signing his brother. I'm like, why even say this?
Yeah, he's like, I'm fucking tired of that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of their brothers.
Yeah, and he's like, Penta's like, does anyone know if he's even my real brother?
I don't.
I don't
You'll never
either.
know.
I don't either. Does anyone? We're getting
I
worked.
can't see their faces. How do I know if
Should
they
we
look
move
the
to the
same?
men's bracket?
Yes, we are going to move to the AEW men's bracket of the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. And this is at AEW's Double or Nothing event in Glendale, Arizona, Sunday, May 25th. So mark your day on your calendar, guys, because the first match of that tournament is Mark Briscoe versus Kyle Fletcher, which I think we should just go through this together, our picks. It'll be a little
Yeah.
easier. And I think we're all on the
Jason
same page
left.
here.
It's Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, I've got Kyle Fletcher. He's
Jason
the
You
yeah.
guys are so
is
silly,
gone.
dude. It's gonna be whoever the wild card is. No, I'm just playing.
We're going match by match. Okay, idiot.
Yeah.
Oh, Briscoe and Kyle Fletcher. Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah, we got Fletch. And then Hangman Page versus the wild card. Who do we think the wild card is first?
People are saying it's like one of three people.
And
It's
who
like
are those three
Josh
humans?
Alexander,
Yeah.
MJF, or maybe Darby Allin. He's like, psych, I'm not going to Mount Everest. I was
Psych.
joking.
Yeah. Or maybe he's going
Bam
somewhere
Margera.
tropical. And if he's going somewhere tropical, he should have a 7-Up tropical. This one's a zero sugar.
What's that, mango? What is it?
Just says tropical.
What does that mean?
Just tropical fruits. It's a tropical fruit soda. I'm not. It doesn't really say like the fruits, but you could just imagine.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
How come
I would say
Jason doesn't grab one?
it's their version of the tropical Sprite.
Hmm. What was that?
You know, it's legitimately just the
Tom's
same
dog's
thing, but like
scaring
it's
me
the
down
Seven
here.
Up. He's a
That's why I keep walking
creature.
away.
But yeah. Um.
I'm in danger.
Who do you think the wild card's going to be, Jason?
Yeah, that's where
Uh,
we were kind of waiting on. So you said Josh Alexander. Who else?
MJF or Darby Allin?
yeah. I think MJF would be a good one story wise.
Yeah. Do we need
So I'll say
MJF and
him.
Hangman again though?
No.
Yeah, dude.
Do we?
I don't know. Maybe not. But do we
But if
see Josh Alexander coming in and beating Adam Page?
no, I
Is
don't.
who's in the bracket
Exactly.
on Hangman's side? And then I'll tell you.
Briscoe and
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah, Fletcher's gonna win
Uh,
next
I don't know then. I don't think him and Hangman can't lose then.
because Hangman versus Fletcher would be cool as fuck too, though. But who's the fucking MJF versus Fletcher would be weird. I don't think MJF would agree to do a tournament like this. I don't think he care like in real life doesn't give a fuck about this title.
Oh my God. Do you know who's going to be,
You know,
guys? It's going
I
to be
could see him
Jeff
just being like,
Jarrett. It's going to be Jeff
I
Jarrett,
hope
and he's going to
so.
ruin Hangman's chance.
This could be the title he wins, Jeff Jarrett.
Yep. Yep.
Forgot about
Chris
that
is
storyline.
Chris is like, come on.
Dude,
Come on.
that would be the greatest day of our lives,
Don
dude.
told me the wild card's Shane McMahon.
Dude, I would scream, dude.
It's Sean Spears, dude.
You wish, dude. He's never going back, all right? Now we're stuck with him, you fucking sickos.
You're welcome.
AEW, sick people over there. Yeah, I don't know. So do we think Hangman beats the wild card, whoever it may be?
If it's a debuting guy, I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah,
He's
right.
one of
Or
those
yeah.
top guys who can just take a loss and it doesn't matter.
So then
Yeah, I agree.
Kyle Fletcher versus the hypothetical person. Who do we think there to go
Or
into the
Fletcher.
finals? I
Yeah,
have Fletcher too, man. He is one of the goats. And then on the other side we have Will Ospreay versus Kevin Knight. Oh, I don't know who's gonna win that one, right?
Dude, what if he
obviously
pulls off
Kevin,
the
dude.
upset? Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing upset would be me and my neighbors because I'd be very loud, breaking everything over
Why?
here.
He's an Atlanta guy.
Yeah, I mean that's great and all, but Will Ospreay, he's the bruv.
I think
He
that
is the bruv.
this side of the bracket is way easier. I think it's just Osprey
Yeah,
versus
the bruv is fucking.
Takeshita, and then Osprey wins, and he's in the end.
Yeah, Ospreay versus Takeshita. We saw that at a pay per view last year, me and Jason,
Everyone loves it, dude.
and it
Everyone wants to see
was
it
a
6 months
phenomenal
rematch.
match. Yeah, Ospreay's gonna win again, I guess. I mean, he's kind of gotta. I think Ospreay probably wins this whole thing, right? So, what if it's just Ospreay versus Fletcher in the finals, and we get another one of those bruv versus baby bruv? Is that possible? Or does Ospreay
Is it
face
possible?
the question mark man, and we don't know who he is?
It's Paul London.
It's Paul London.
Uh,
But yeah, it's
yeah,
tough. It's tough, dude. I'm gonna go with Osprey winning it all because the question mark, man, it's hard. It's hard for me. I think he should win
Yeah.
the first round, but I think probably Fletcher wins the second. I don't know.
Yeah, I think Osprey's winning it.
Yeah, he's got to. Like I understand Osprey. He's put some people over because he's a good dude, but they got to put him in kill mode again for a while where he's just untouchable. You have to. You have to give him that kayfabe power he fucking deserves. Because I
oh
want to see
yeah,
him like the belt collector level of Kenny. Like that's one of the most powerful wrestlers, kayfabe power wise, at like ever. Basically, him and Roman at like their
yeah. Maybe
peaks.
eventually.
Him and like who else did you say got close in this like modern era to like Roman and Kenny, like at their peaks of their insane title runs?
Moose.
Yeah, you hate Moose, dude. You look for any reason just to throw Moose under the fucking bus, dude.
No, I was being
And turn him into
serious.
Moose tracks.
I don't know. Probably just Roman and Kenny.
Yeah, that's why that's the dream match, dude. One day, my dreams. All right, so we got Osprey winning. Um, so I guess we can hop into
What about
some
rapid fire,
rapid fire.
dude?
Yeah, do you guys have any on your mind that you want to throw out first, or
Oh, no. I had something, but I completely forget.
I've got a nice big one.
Huh?
A lot of WWE fans, I think, are excited. We've got some guy named Miro, but WWE fans know him as Rusev. And guess what, dude? He's re-signed with WWE, and he did it on Rusev Day. Isn't
Wow.
everyone excited about that?
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
And my IG post, I said I think the best spot for him as a SmackDown Mania season would be as an enforcer for The Rock and Cena.
Yeah, I don't see him as a main event guy, so
Yeah, I could see him being in the main event as like a side character. You know, I think and
yeah.
like be a nice enforcer to fuck up Cody and have some matches with him, and like I think it would be pro on the road to WrestleMania. And I think, Jacob Fatu and Cody are eventually going to line too, which will be pretty fucking badass. But yeah,
My
and
question is, when is Brandy coming in to the picture?
whenever
Cody.
whenever Cody and Brandy want, you know. But
Yeah, I
should
want to see the Brandy
she get
Cody Lana Rusev match.
True.
that's all anybody ever wants, dude.
But
yeah, other news. I saw Dynamite's getting some pretty good viewership with like the Mac, like because of Max.
yeah, I heard
Um,
about this. Yeah,
During the AEW Dynasty media call, Tony Khan told John Alba that while Max keeps the numbers close to the vest, what was reported by BJ Bethel is consistent with what he's heard. It appears that numbers are reported this week are pretty accurate. And those numbers are averages to 1 to 1.2 million viewers weekly, including 500,000 viewers on Max. So I saw like AEW haters out there a few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, like consistently say how like AEW is like, yeah, dude, that's not getting him any new viewers. Or, like even Meltzer said that probably just up their viewership by 10% or something. He said, and I was just like, you don't know the numbers, Meltzer. You're so full of shit. And then all these other people are saying it's probably like nothing. And then yeah, I think Tony Khan's probably more on point because yeah, people are going to check it out if it's on the streaming service. WWE's Netflix, like that's helped with their numbers, I'm sure. Netflix,
I
same
mean,
thing, tied to the vest, but
and people who legally streamed it are probably now just watching it on Max. Same with like
yeah,
Netflix.
Yeah.
that's why I wish AEW like gave their debut on Max like a bigger feel like WWE did for Netflix. Like really red carpet out, like this is a big event, this is a big thing, and like I
Like
know
they
they did
did
the
for
whole
Paul
thing.
American,
Well, they did the whole thing with
the Paul Brothers show.
yeah, exactly,
What
exactly,
Travis? Who
dude.
would you want to play Travis Scott for AEW?
Um, Uh, I don't.
Chance the
Orlando,
Rapper.
Orlando Brown.
Bow
Orlando
Wow.
Brown.
Remember when Bow
Orlando
Wow
Brown
did the
would be
stuff
No,
cool.
with AEW?
Orlando Brown would be dope, dude. A little
That's a
bit of
good pick.
and a little
Bop.
T-Pain is pretty
yeah, that
cool. I feel like
Yeah,
he'd be
T-Pain.
pretty sick.
yeah. I mean, T-Pain is he's a hero, but yeah, I know Jason. But what we were talking about before, like he said, yeah, I will be watching WWE a lot more now that my boy Rusev is back because he was a huge Rusev mark.
Obviously, yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah,
It's
if you're
Rusev Day.
if you're on Slam, please trade Jason all Rusev cards.
Yeah, only uncommon.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
That's the only ones he likes. Maybe some
No, it's not. That's not
tier
true.
5 greens.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Send him 9 tier 5 greens.
I
He
don't
said I
want
needed
that.
to craft my golds. I got a couple more to
I don't
go.
want that. Shut up. I did not say that.
He might have, he might not have. I feel like he did though. So some news of WrestleMania. We got an idea a little bit of what matches are on what night. So far, night one main event is going to be Rollins, Roman, and CM Punk. That is the truth. Is that a iconic, rare,
It's a color splash, R-Truth, super rare.
super rare, nice
We
for all
love
of our
R-Truth.
listeners? He's displaying his R Truth
Yeah,
slam
just letting you
card.
know what I'm up to with my slam. I got a sick
Yeah,
iconic of Damian Priest.
he's flexing.
Anyway, send me your trades,
Um,
guys.
yeah, send him your
Who's Chris
trades.
Scott? What is that? Is that Naomi?
Wait, let me adjust my
Can't
background.
see.
Adjust your background. Naomi? Yeah. Is that an
Oh yeah.
iconic or a
Oh, that's a
legendary?
legendary
Yeah,
out of
so say
28.
Damn.
28.
Yep.
I
So
I mean if I have to flex, a
We're all
legendary in
just,
here, if I
what is
have to do
flexing?
that.
Nia
I
Jax,
mean,
legendary.
yeah, that is my whole.
My whole world.
Yep.
Yeah. You guys want to see a real card, dude?
I don't think you can
Wait,
even see this one.
John's flexing
Yeah.
his. Oh wow, that's a good card, Jason.
This is a part of the visual medium right now. we're just all this is
And I
if
was
you're
there for
listening,
it.
we got just imagine Adam
Yeah.
Cole on a phone screen on a card that doesn't
Yeah.
actually exist physically.
And as they're doing that, I'm going to go to another match on night one, and that's
Ooh.
Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair for the women's WWE title. And then we've got also on night one, the Viper Randy Orton against Kevin Owens. Fight Kevin Fight. Remember that? That was dorky.
Come on, man.
It was, dude. It was. And so was the cow tattoo, and that's why he turned into a T-Rex, So he okay.
Hey, man. I mean,
He's
look at The
learning. That's
Rock.
all you
He
dude,
had
that's
a
all you can
pretty
hope. Yeah, he
pretty
had a cool
crazy
tattoo and
tattoo,
he
and he
had a
made
cool
it
tattoo and he turned
cooler.
into a stupid one.
Yeah,
And I'm tired of it. No, he made a cooler one. He did.
I did like the other
I like the
bell.
OG one though. I did. It wasn't bad. It was yeah. He just had to move on, dude. He's Maui now. He's got to
Welcome.
update. You're
I just
welcome.
came to say.
Did you use your Papa Tui today? I don't
Um,
leave my house without it.
I
where
saw that
were we?
the Mets had a Papatui ad after
Did they
seeing it,
really?
or maybe it was the Phillies. I don't know who it was, or maybe it was the Marlins. I don't fucking know.
What time zone are you in,
Well, because
bro?
it was Mets versus Marlins, but it was Marlins were at home, and then it was Phillies Rockies, and Phillies were at home. And I don't
Yeah.
remember which
I
game
was
it
watching
was.
so much baseball.
Yankees sucked yesterday. The
Or
torpedo bats, dude. It's all about the torpedo bats. Everyone's got torpedo bats now. Good.
Oh
They don't have
yeah,
to
they
do
have like
steroids
what is that
anymore.
again? The bats are like a shape that the Yankees are using that are like
It
it's
completely
crazy.
follows all regulations by Major League Baseball, and it was approved by them. People that work for the Yankees, they're smart guys,
Why is there
science
controversy,
guys,
Chris, from someone that isn't a Yankee? Mark.
because they
I
yoked
don't. Every
millions of
team's
home
using it. I don't
runs.
know.
Yeah, but yeah, they made it so the weight distribution was like in a better spot in the bat, like a spot that like people hit a lot. You know what I mean? It was originally for Anthony Volpe. They made it for because he kept hitting it
It's like if,
like right on like the fucking on the like
if they
whatever end spot he was hitting it. It
the
was yeah.
base
Chris is chunking right now.
your cock
He sounds
base
like
Anyway,
a
and put it
robot.
towards the middle.
We
okay,
at
so
least we
Could you
heard
Chris
hear
is
me?
that.
Could you hear
explaining that
me?
they put more material towards the middle of the bat. That's what you're saying.
Now
Wait,
we
do you
can,
hear me?
yeah. You came
Can you
Now
hear
in when
we
you
me?
started
can.
talking about
No,
cocks.
it's like yeah, it's like it's the base of your cock, and you moved it to the middle of your cock.
Okay.
Okay.
Now everything makes sense.
Right before your ridge line.
My ridge
Interesting.
line. Also on night one is
Yeah, what's on
Chris's
night one?
favorite, Jey Uso, yeet. Let me get a yeet. Yeet.
Eat.
It's just me, Oos. Against Gunta. Guys, who do we think's winning that match, by the way?
Yeet man.
We'll have a prediction show for Mania, but yeah. I think Yeet Man's gotta win. And then so far, Damian Priest versus Drew McIntyre, they haven't said what night it's on. And now night two, what they've announced as the main event, as everyone could imagine, is Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. And
Wow.
everyone can see him now, so it's scary, dude. But
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
everyone, do we all think Cena's
You
winning
know what I
that?
mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Right? He's gotta
dude. He's not gonna.
this
If he turned heel and just lost, like, what's the point?
yeah, I know. Do you think Hulk Hogan's gonna help him win? Just kick Cody in the dick?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be kind of
Right?
awesome.
Breaks one of his Hogan beers over his head. Yeah.
It's kind of the
Take me
Has
only
to
cool
fucking
thing that I could see him doing, you
take me
know?
to God's
yeah.
country.
Yep.
Oh yeah, that's what he's gonna say when he gets when he leaves.
Come on down to God's country. Yeah,
Uh,
but
try that in a
also
small town.
also on
Yeah.
night two, we will see a triple threat match for the women's world heavyweight title. Hikaru Shida, Rhea Ripley, and Bianca Belair. Who do you guys think will win in this pre prediction?
I want Bianca Belair.
That's what we both said last week, Chris. And I think Jason was in agreement, or did he?
Of
No,
I forget what he
course,
said.
dude.
Or did he say
I
he
Hikaru
said
said
Shida?
something.
I said
I
Rhea
meant,
Ripley, dude.
and I also meant Io Sky, by the way. I said Hikaru Shida. And that's also because last week we were talking about it. And I was saying that Io Sky is to WWE what Hikaru Shida is to AEW.
Oh, you did say that.
Underutilized.
And
No,
they've
he
been
said
used as transitional
transitional.
champs. And they've also, yeah, pro as fucking come from the same background, wrestling wise, and it's legit. They are legit, and I'm pretty sure they wrestled with each other back in Japan, right?
You better hope you don't get a job at SNL, bro.
Why?
They're gonna bring this up.
They're gonna what, bring it up because they have the same wrestling style, and they're the same, dude. I can't believe it. But yeah, I don't know. I think that for sure Bianca wins because she's evil now. Even
I hope she wins.
and evil Bianca is what the world needs, dude. Her and Naomi running this shit, running this fucking shit. Wow, dude, the box cutter's out. So also
Good.
on night two,
Jason,
what
Jason.
we've got your
Don't do
guys'
it,
favorite
dude.
match.
Chris is
We've got
gonna
your
blade,
guys
dude.
trying to blade live, getting color.
Don't do it.
Get demonetized.
But also on night two, we've got AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Oh wow.
I
Wow,
know.
that
That's what
is
I
a
told you.
match
You
of
guys'
the
favorite
year
match.
contender.
Yeah, dude. It's literally it is gonna be one of the best matches at Mania
Are
for
they
a real
gonna
little
do with
bit.
the X Division bungee cord match?
Dude, they basically could. They legitimately could. And like the thing is like AJ Styles is such an amazing wrestler that like no matter who he wrestles with, he can make them look like $1 million. But when you have Logan Paul, who's
I don't know, man.
very athletically gifted, and
Do
can
you
do every
remember?
hangman move. Yeah, like you can.
Do you remember the main event of the 2018 WrestleMania? I mean, it wasn't the main event, but that AJ Styles match was a stinker.
Yeah, was that with Shinsuke
Shinsuke.
Nakamura? I know. And
Yeah,
it was talked up forever because it's like, oh my
it's like
gosh.
two New Japan guys,
Yeah, the NJP dub guys. Oh my gosh, you're waiting for this whole lot,
and then they just like
Shinsuke.
they kicked each other in the balls for like four matches
Yeah,
in a row.
yeah, and a bunch of shitty pay-per-views, and like all the matches were bad. That was
Yeah,
one of the worst things ever, dude. Because like I'm sure I feel like at first the plan was possibly eventually for like Shinsuke to actually win the title, but like that program and storyline just all went so bad that it's just like they ended up just you know saying nope, let's cut that, snip it.
he should have won.
He should have,
Just
yeah.
the first match.
Yeah, he should have won with the low blow. Like if you're gonna have him do that, have him do it during the match when the ref turns his back and you fucking get the dub.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have your black light on. Do you use that for your crystals?
I just make sure I don't slip in my room. That's why I have it.
Chris uses it for his crystal collections. It really brings out the flash in him.
Is
All right.
Jason
So
alive?
no
Yeah, I'm
one
just
knows.
doing some research on the Logan Paul
We're
shit.
going to
'Cause
we're just kind of going around like wrestling stuff. Like this is kind of like more in like Dynamite, but I feel like it's like news because it was big today. Like John Moxley taking out Willow Nightingale. That was one of the best moments of my fucking life, dude. I watched this like a little bit later. Started watching Dynamite
and
like
then
nine
Swerve took
eight.
out Marina Shafir as well.
Yeah, which whatever, that's fine. But like that
Yeah, it was a fun match.
Willow Nightingale has been the bane of my existence for the
Yeah, no
past
one
like fucking
understands
3 fucking
why.
year.
No one
How many
gets
times
it.
do I have to explain it? Chris gets it at this point, dude.
What's the issue?
What?
He doesn't like singlets.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely
it
don't
is
like
what it is,
singlets.
isn't it? That's part of it.
She just hasn't reached the level she needs to yet, that I
You
think
think
she should
she
be at.
insists upon herself?
I just don't like that she does a fake Bailey gimmick. Like, reminds me of the Bailey hugger fucking gimmick. Be yourself, Oos. Okay? Be a
Hey,
man. Be a
I think
man,
that is
Hulk.
herself. You know what I mean? You wouldn't say this about Smiley Kylie Ray.
Um, I would, because it's basically just like Bailey. Do you know what I would say about Kane?
It's just me.
I would
Oops.
I would say he's like a creepy Undertaker. You know what I mean? Do you know what I would say about Hulk Hogan is he's a super soft as baby shit. What do you call it? I can't think of I can't think of the wrestler right now.
I don't know.
Or
I'm
Gagna.
thinking what?
Superstar Billy Graham.
Yep, there it is. There it is. Yeah.
It's fucking
Superstar
weird.
Billy Graham. Yeah,
What
the
about
dog bark threw
what
me
about
off, dude.
Stop barking.
what about Lex
No, no,
Luger?
no. My MK Ultra's going off.
What about Lex Luger?
What about him?
He's just Hulk Hogan.
Yeah. No, no, exactly. And then he did the Lex Express. I'm a real American. Yeah, it's all just like recycled humans and gimmicks, and the best things are, some more original stuff, but also just taking like a bunch of different elements from different stuff. Like it's so lazy when they just do the same fucking thing to the T. Like that's why I'm glad they're changing things up and making it a little more fun with Chad Gable, because just making him a Kurt Angle is just like, and he is like Kurt Angle though, because he's like comedic too, and he is funny and like, but it's just like, yeah, let's just make him again. He's gone. We'll just make a new one.
Yeah,
Come on,
but
What if he was
they
guys.
what if
make
he was
Damien
bald?
Priest like fake Undertaker.
I think they should shave his head bald, Chad Gable. And really, if they're really gonna fucking go for it, just do it. But El Grande Americano is the fucking man.
Like El Grande, I don't know.
You're trying to be perverted,
I was
dude.
trying to
How
think of
dare you?
doesn't a Taco Bell item have a El Grande in it?
El
Hey, do you see
Grande
this?
Chalupa.
Yeah, it's in other news. You guys see this? You see this? Mick Foley got in a pretty bad car accident. You guys
Did
see it?
see this.
Yeah, he hurt himself.
He walked
Yeah,
it off.
yep. He said some soft tissue damage, but he'll be going to his event this weekend that he's doing, like one of the
He was
conventions.
he was just trying to get press for the convention.
Yeah, he was just the day before that happened, or maybe the day of the accident. He was in South Carolina checking out Lacey Evans' cafe, like food shop
Oh,
she has.
speaking of Lacey Evans, did you see her awesome appearance in that one music video?
The
Yeah,
one with
yeah. With
Enzo, fucking Tom McDonald video.
oh, I
Yeah,
thought his name was like Dildo McDonald or something.
It's Norm
Yeah,
McDonald's
it
son.
wasn't. I don't think it was as good as the Roseanne song that he did with Roseanne.
I didn't even
He's.
listen to it. I just saw that.
Have you seen the Roseanne
Yeah,
song
I
he
didn't
did? Like,
listen. I just
I
kept
don't
seeing
remember.
everyone posting it.
you never saw the Roseanne song?
I saw
I
like
don't
a
know.
clip of the Roseanne song.
Yeah, basically Tom McDonald is like Macklemore if Macklemore was smashed his head against the wall a
A
few more times, I
Nazi.
Plus right
guess.
wing.
Yeah,
Nazi Macklemore.
yeah, he's Nick Fuentes Macklemore.
Mackleless.
Yeah,
Good
and
one.
he's like,
Good one.
but he's like, I know Eminem is like, with the liberals and stuff, but I still respect him, and all he does is like reels of him talking shit, like, and he's the greatest of all time or something. It's just like, dude, majority of America has no idea who the fuck you are, you know. Some right wing
Yeah.
people will watch your vid a couple times because it popped up on X or fucking whatever Facebook, and they forget about it a fucking few days later.
You know what I'm not gonna forget about?
Kid
Fucking the
Rock.
fact that Dewey
He's
is
just
not
not
gonna be in
talented.
the new Malcolm in the Middle.
After seeing what he looks
Dewey's
like, I
not
like the
coming
new
back.
guy. I like the new guy because he doesn't look like he's in acting shape. He probably
John, do you understand that
hasn't even
Dewey
danced in a while.
Dewey's your age, I think?
It's like what, 33, I think he said.
He's 75. But
Yeah. Oh no, he's
The guy they got looks like him now. They're just like, we need a guy with like some goofy ears. Get a bunch
Basically,
of
yeah.
guys in their early 30s, goofy ears. But yeah, the guy kind of looks like he could have been Dewey though, the one they chose. Have you guys seen a picture of him
Yeah.
when they
Yeah, he
recast?
looks a
Yeah, I
lot
think it
like.
works. Yeah. But why did he just come out of hiding now? Like, oh hey, here I am, but oh yeah, no, I'm not gonna
Because
do
they
Malcolm in the
started
Middle.
searching for him.
Yeah, I don't think he came out of hiding. I think people just started,
Yeah.
yeah, looking for him.
Eric Sullivan, you should have been in this. You're a phony. You're a
Yeah,
fucking phony.
he hasn't acted since like 2010 or something.
Yeah. And I don't respect that. I've no oh, you just want to live your own private life and not act anymore. Shut up.
That's fake Dewey.
And
It's fake Dewey.
Chris is seeing a movie tonight too. And last week I said something about it, and I'll say it again. Chris, you're going to see a piece of shit.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Summer camp from hell.
So
what is
you
it
better
called?
be prepared. So you better be ready, dog.
It's called Hell of a Summer, which is supposed to be like
Yeah.
a sleepaway camp slasher film. But then I went on IMDb and it said there was
Yeah.
no nudity in it. So I'm like, how is this a slasher film?
They don't know, dude. But also,
I was like, huh?
yeah. Well, you're
Huh?
gonna have to make sure take some mental notes, and we're gonna be talking about it on the
I'm gonna
next pod. Yeah, I'm gonna
some
want to break down.
take some menthol notes.
What
Yeah,
happens
because
when you
we're
let a bunch
basically
of
yeah
15-year-olds direct a movie? I'm just
yeah
Hey,
kidding.
they're
I
16.
do like Finn, but
I like them
Yeah, I'm a
too.
fan of them
I
too.
just know
I
it's
want to
like gonna
see
be
it.
it's gonna be a piece of shit. But yeah, I like them. But yeah, so we're sending our dog into the war zone, Chris. So be prepared. You should go there dressed in full combat because it's gonna be fucked, dude.
a ghillie suit.
Yeah, a ghillie suit with a fucking 24 pack of Scott paper toilet paper. I don't
Okay,
know why. Because yeah, you're gonna have to wipe the shit off the screen because it's
everyone's
just
gonna
a
be
pile
seeing
of dog
Hey,
shit.
dude,
everyone's
it's
gonna be seeing
gotten 53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
everyone's gonna be seeing the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should go see that too. You should do a double feature. Do they have a Minecraft going at 11:45?
I can't. This is my it's my third ticket. My
No, you just sneak into the double feature. That's what
That's true.
everyone does.
You're
You
right.
never pay for the double feature. That's
Yeah, just
bad
sit in a seat that
movie
no one's gonna
theater.
sit in.
Yeah, that's bad. Movie theater
Etiquette.
etiquette. Yeah, and
Also, it's a
ethics.
Thursday night, man. Come on. Sounds gonna get
Business
mad that I said what night
It's
it is.
business
you timed
ethics.
us. You timed us.
Business ethics.
People are gonna know.
Sensitive.
It's two different movies.
Yeah, but said the same way.
No, it's not.
Oh, I
Do you
just
guys see
watched
Yeah,
what?
you guys see Adam Devine on
yeah, dude,
what
talking
the fuck is
shit
that show?
basically.
Where you
What
dance through
show?
the hallway?
On that Jennifer Hudson show? Her
Yeah.
talk show? Yeah. Yeah, everyone just like you see Billy Zane do it like the week before too.
Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, because Adam
I'm
did the
here tonight. Yeah.
he did the
And
Major Pain dance at the end.
yeah, at least
Mm,
Adam's a genius. Did you hear the last episode of This Is
classic.
Important? What he said
Yeah.
about his he said it wasn't a big deal. He felt
Oh, he will.
nothing.
Yeah. He's not a
How
wrestling
fuck
guy.
Adam? Yeah, dude, you felt nothing. I mean, if he was in
Yeah,
the ring with
being at
Osprey or
AEW
Omega, he would have.
instead.
Well, they should have put him in the ring with Omega or Osprey or like Moxley. You know what I mean?
Or Willow.
Yeah, and
Willow and Bryce.
he could have DDT'd both of them.
Yeah, I like that he was like, yeah, Leslie Jones was there basically just for that one match and then
Well,
left,
I guess
right?
she like knows Swerve. I don't fucking know.
I guess so. Interesting stuff.
Yes.
What are we talking about?
Do we have any more rapid fire?
Did you have any more stuff, Chris? Really,
I don't know.
I just can't help but
Oh, there's a bunch of injuries in AW.
yeah. Well, WWE also injury wise, Nia Jax is not
Shayna
cleared to
White is
wrestle
Oh,
injured.
still.
oh no.
And then
Not Naya.
Yeah.
Come
And then
on.
yeah.
Say it ain't
But
so.
did you guys see that? How do you guys feel about for the WWE Hall of Fame now that they have like Mania moments and you get like enshrined for your moment? Like this one is a match. It's from WrestleMania 13, Stone Cold versus Bret Hart match. So they're both getting inducted
Yeah.
together.
I don't know. I
I
think
think it's
that's.
kind of
I think it's
cool.
cool.
I think it's one of like the cooler ideas I've seen in a while because the Hall of Fame was getting shitty, honestly.
Stale.
And also because they just bring in people that don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame, and they just
Triple H.
destroyed the quality of it. You know? Yeah, you sick fuck. You
Yeah, it's kind
sick
of weird
fuck.
that
You
they're
sick fuck.
inducting him right now.
Who is it? Candice Michelle. Right? No, it's Michelle
Michelle
McCool,
McCool. Yeah, because of
which is like it's
Undertaker.
just a favorite to Undertaker. Yeah.
But yeah, it's Michelle McCool,
Sad.
Triple H. Why am I
Demolition,
blanking?
or is it
Who
That
no?
was
else?
last
It's
year.
oh, it's like earthquake or whatever. The
Ken
natural disasters.
Shamrock, yeah, the natural
Ken Shamrock
disasters.
got in.
Yeah, I think so.
Are you
Who was
sure?
last year? Who is it this year? Why don't I?
It's the natural disasters.
Yeah, natural
Yeah, isn't there
disasters
one
because
more
they always do a
person though?
tag team.
He's
Yeah, but
saying
isn't
Ken
there one more
Shamrock.
Lex
person?
Luger, yeah, and also Ken
Oh, Lex
Shamrock,
Luger.
I
That's what
think.
it was. Yep.
Bro, I don't
Yeah, I
think Ken
watched. I
Shamrock.
watched
Is that
Cody
true?
and yeah, I watched like DDP yeah,
I don't
DDP
know. I'm
telling
seeing. I think I might be wrong about
I
Ken
think you're
Shamrock.
bugging.
That's just like the first thing that comes up when you Google it.
when you Google.
When you
I thought
Googleize it.
I I thought I had it. I thought I had it.
And then
Yeah,
it's what Bret
okay.
Hart versus
Yeah.
Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. But yeah,
That's probably my favorite match of WWE history.
Mine's Taker versus
Roman Reigns,
no,
Shawn Michaels.
no. It was
AJ
2004. It was a
Styles.
triple threat at WrestleMania. It's Taker versus someone versus,
Taker.
versus
How's it
Chris
your
Ben.
favorite
Oh no,
match
no,
if you don't even
Triple H,
remember?
Triple H. Triple H versus someone versus Chris Benoit. Who's in that match?
They pronounce it Benoit.
Who was in that?
I'm
Um,
looking up, dude. I'm
I don't
looking
know.
it
I think I'm
up.
doing the next pod in front of the Benoit house though.
That's
But
That's not.
is that okay?
what? I don't
That's
know.
not
They
allowed.
the town cleared it. They said no problem, no problem. We're all out the
You
red
can set up
carpet.
wherever you want.
They said yeah. Our Lady Peace are playing because they said, listen, this
They're
song,
Yeah,
taking the
they're bringing
song back.
back the song. They're playing
yeah,
it
we're
again.
taking back our power. This is doesn't mean negative stuff anymore. We're taking it back for ourselves, for our fans. And I'm doing the same thing for the Invasion Angle fans. You know what I mean? It's just a house in the background, so it's cool.
Oh, it was Shawn
Um,
Michaels.
In 2004
yeah,
WrestleMania,
Shawn Michaels.
Triple H versus Shawn Michaels versus Benoit.
and Kane was
Weren't
also
you
there.
weren't you there?
No, we were.
2004,
Jason
no,
was at 2009 and 2010. I wasn't at the
25
2009
and
one.
26.
I wasn't invited to 25. They lost my invite in the mail.
Should have played your
Um,
cards right that year.
yeah, I know, right? Oh, what are you up to this weekend, John? Oh, I don't know. Watching WrestleMania from my fucking bathroom because I fucking ate way too much of that shitty McDonald's in Newton, that E. coli. I don't know if
Mm.
you ever been to that McDonald's, Chris, in Newton or
No,
ventured
I
out there,
don't think I've
but
ever been to Newton.
yeah, you will for
Been once.
sure paint the porcelain, my man. Yes, you
Yeah, I
will.
don't think I've been to Newton. I don't plan on it.
Yeah.
I've been to Al
But
Mucci.
yeah, but I
Is
think
that what
I
it's
have
pronounced?
more
Yeah,
WrestleManias
Alamucci.
than I think I have more WrestleManias than you now, Jason, or we're tied.
Uh,
No, it's more
we're
now, I
tied.
think.
Jason is 3.
How many did you go? I
John
went
is
Uh,
7.
I went to Arizona, was my first one in 2010, and then I went to
hmm
Jersey, New York with you, and then I went to
Yeah.
Los
So
Angeles,
I've
and
been
then
to
I went
three.
to Philadelphia.
Yes, you've been to
And I'm
4.
not going to Vegas this year because the world fucking hates me.
Yeah,
Why you don't
guess
want to take
what?
out a
I'm
loan?
going this year
Take out a loan.
just to spite you.
I'm gonna take out a lawsuit on the world because it fucking hates me, and I don't make enough money for this shit. Fucking tired of it. I've been to fucking 11 to 14 countries. I've lost count.
I've
I
been to
have to keep
4
ranges.
WrestleManias.
I've been to 4
Yeah. I've
WrestleManias.
been
I
to
don't make
four
enough money
fucking.
for this.
I went to episode 2 and 3 of fucking Dynamite. Fuck
I've been
you.
to 2 Summer Slams.
The
I
fries in the
was at
bag.
I was at Logan Paul's SummerSlam debut. You fucking assholes.
Anyway,
Yeah. Put
Oh,
the fucking wrestling figures in the bag, dude.
so we talked all about the Mania card, right?
Yeah, and that makes me think it's a Mania quiz
Dynasty
time.
time.
nah, Jason's
Mania
not.
Mania quiz time.
Are we gonna make our Dynasty predictions or what?
Oh, we
Yeah, we
should do that
do, but
too.
let's do Mania quiz time because it helps us.
Go get
It's
a
like a new.
fucking quiz, Jason.
Oh my God. All right. Well, let's just talk about something while I pull it up, dude. You
Well, this
guys.
is a perfect point because this is where I want to bring up TCW
Opportunity.
Turnbuckle Championship Wrestling. I've gone to 2 events. It's kind of kicked off this year, and it is basically, the minor indie league of ROH and AEW. QT Marshall's running it. Obviously, the Dusty Rhodes Foundation is a big part of it. Their first
Nice.
big event I went to at the Tannery Row Ale House, which I actually saw Disruptor Wrestling at a few times. Great venue for wrestling. They actually closed down now, so no more wrestling shows there.
Oh,
Goodbye. That was
man.
Buford, Georgia. It was a fun time. But at that one, since Dusty Rhodes Foundation is a part of it, Cody Rhodes' sister was there, and she went in the ring, presented something, and it was nice. It was a nice time, and she walked right
It
by me because
sounds
I was front
nice.
row, and I was like, "Wow!" And I was like, hi, Cody Rhodes' sister." That's what I said because I guess that's her name. I don't know.
Sounds like it.
And she said, "Yeah, just don't call me Dustin's sister."
Oh
Should
man.
we do longest
That
WrestleMania
Wait, are you
matches?
guys going to the show tomorrow?
that yeah, so we're gonna go to it
We
tomorrow, but
are.
yeah, I just have to say you would fucking love it, Chris. And like when I go to him, like,
Why is there meatloaf?
well, dude, it's just you got Preston Vance and the boys, and like they'll just even though they're like their heels, they'll come out and they'll like talk. They're down with heel fans. From a lot of wrestlers like keep being like mean to
Yeah,
everybody, but
I'm a
they're just
bad
like
boy fan.
we're bad boy fans, dude. We're the bad boy club, BBCs, dude. Right? That's what Jason came
Okay,
up with.
guys. Okay, guys. Yeah,
Wait,
exactly.
he
I'm
didn't get
getting
to talk
shirts
about
made.
he didn't get to talk about Saddam Singh yet. He's
And
gonna be
that's
there tomorrow.
actually that was a
Yeah.
viral video I sent you guys. Satnam Singh, Jay Lethal.
Guys,
Um,
what quiz should we do?
I don't see Jay Lethal on this.
they posted maybe they dropped them off, but if you go to a post for the April 4th show that's down a little bit,
I'm
it
on
should
Twitter.
have. Okay, let me pull up their Instagram.
I'm
But dude,
looking
it's
at
just
it.
awesome. It's all
It's QT versus Saddam Singh.
no, I know, but they had the thing on the top right, Friday, April 4th, that he's appearing. Jay Lethal says will
Uh,
be in act. It says will be in action. Him and Satnam Singh are doesn't mean like, yeah, because they're boys. So, but yeah, Satnam's tired of cutie shit. They're starting to like build some storylines. But yeah, Brady Booker is pretty big for them. Got to see badass Billy Gunn wrestle and get the pin and hit the famouser. The Renegades, which I know you're a fan of, Chris, who you're a fan of.
yes, yes.
Barry Morales, who I've seen a lot of down here, is
I
great.
like him too.
Dude, the infantry is
Yeah.
fucking dude. They are the AEW needs to do some things with them, dude, because they
They
are
have been
fucking
if you
great.
watched
They're
Collision ever in your life.
I have, but I'm saying
Who,
like
who's the
like
guy?
title picture.
Who's the guy with the cool hairline?
Okay, guys, are you ready?
Brady Booker. Yeah,
Oh,
Okay,
he's
it's time
like the
for a
super baby
quiz.
face.
It's time for a quiz. Are you guys ready? Oh
all
my
right.
God.
Sorry,
Yeah,
dude.
that's what says perfect. We
Oh
can go
my
through the whole TC
Share
God.
the fucking screen.
Oh my God.
Oh, Sonic.
Which
You didn't even pick one.
which one should we
Sonic.
do?
Sonic the
Longest
Hedgehog. Sonic.
WrestleMania matches.
No.
Most combined WrestleMania match times.
What? What the hell?
Dude, just read them and pick one.
WrestleMania World Title matches. Why don't you do that? Wait to like name every match, or what? How does that work? Just
Does it
every
name
or every
every single
champion?
participant?
Holy shit.
Let's do it, baby! Oh
I don't know
yeah!
if I can do half of this.
Yeah,
Let's
exactly.
do it. 6, dude. See, 6 seconds. 60.
6
Hulk
Hulk
minutes it
Hogan.
gives you.
Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Andre the
Yes.
Giant. Type him in.
So is it? Yeah, Andre the Giant.
Giant.
Ah! Um.
Macho Man.
Yes.
Uh,
King
Luger.
Kong Bundy. King Kong Bundy. WrestleMania 2.
Yeah, put a space. Oh, I guess you
Iron
don't.
Iron
Yeah.
Sheik. Iron Sheik. Sheiky, baby.
Nope.
Sheiky.
Guess not.
What? I thought he was in like a.
Ultimate
Give me
Ultimate
a-
Warrior.
Warrior.
Oh God, am I not spelling it right?
There's a lot. There you go.
Okay,
There
that
you
was what WrestleMania.
go.
What WrestleMania is that? That's
That's
4.
6.
Okay,
Um,
so
Well, that's 4 right there.
and then we
Randy Savage versus who at WrestleMania 4? Jake the Snake?
It's by Roddy Piper.
what about Sergeant Slaughter?
Roddy
I know he's
Piper.
somewhere around there. Sergeant Slaughter, maybe.
Sergeant Slaughter. Okay. WrestleMania. Which one is that?
And then what about Ric
7.
Flair
7.
also?
I'm so bad at Roman numerals.
And then Ric Flair
Yeah, true. Ric Flair.
when he came over, he won the
I don't know who 4 is, though.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, that's
Randy Savage versus someone.
And then we're going to kind of new generation era.
You can go to
Bret
9.
Hart. Throw Bret Hart in
Yeah.
because I think
Bret Hart.
we'll
Yeah.
start
Joe
to
is
sandwich this in.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, Shawn
That's
Michaels,
right. It was
and then
probably
go to
Shawn Michaels.
Diesel next.
Diesel.
Nope. There you go.
Undertaker as well,
Just throw in Triple H while you're at it.
Undertaker.
and
Throw in-
All right,
Bob
fine.
Backlund.
Triple H.
Bob Backlund.
Backlund.
He beat Bret Hart for the title, and then Diesel beat
I
him, I
don't.
think, or
I
something.
wasn't at WrestleMania though.
Oh, you're righteous. You're righteous.
What else do we got?
Razor Ramon.
Sid, Psycho Sid, or Sid
Yeah.
Vicious, or Sid Justice. Razor Ramon was mostly in the IC title
Nah,
picture.
yeah. Sid Justice. Oh,
Is it
no.
Sid Vicious?
Psycho
Yeah, that's what I'm
Sid.
saying. I guess he didn't get a Mania opportunity. What about
I think I know how to spell that
Yokozuna?
word.
Yokozuna?
There
Yeah.
you go. Yeah, he had like 3
yeah.
manias in a row. Good for him, dude.
WrestleMania 4 was that
Eddie
Ricky the
Guerrero.
Dragon Steamboat? Ricky the Dragon Steamboat
No.
against Macho Man? Who else did the
Who the fuck went against Macho Man? We've got 2
Okay,
minutes
let's
and
just move on.
38
Let's move
seconds.
now. Let's go.
Whoa.
Let's do some attitude errors. Get those out
When
of
the
the way.
fuck did we get ice
Roman
cream?
Do
Reigns.
Stone Cold. Yeah. Well, that's not attitude error, but Kane.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Kane.
I don't think Kane had one. I
No,
don't think
Kane
so.
never had one. Yeah.
That's right. Kurt Angle.
Yes. Kurt Angle.
What
Chris
about
Jericho.
Steve Austin.
what about CM
Chris
Punk? Oh wait.
Jericho.
Yeah. Jericho. Seth Rollins. And Cody
Yeah,
Rhodes
true.
too.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Does this count women? I'm confused.
I don't think so. I
Because
think
why are
it's
there
just all the-
why are there 4 XLs then? Is that like Gunther or someone?
well, because there's like multiple title matches.
Oh.
Yeah, put Gunther.
Oh.
Put Gunther.
Who the fuck fought? That was it Damian Priest?
Yeah, that's
Was it Drew McIntyre's one?
I guess so. Yeah, because there was a title change. Remember,
Okay.
Seth Rollins, and then Drew
Oh,
got cashed in on right
Fuck.
after
type
he
We
in.
only
I
got
won.
a
know it.
minute.
Type in the Big Show. I know that's one of that's 36.
So wait, what's the other XL one?
True.
Because
Uh,
Drew beat Rollins and Cody beat Roman. What the fuck
Mike
else would there be?
Tyson. Dude, we are
Oh,
fucking up. We have 1 minute left.
Eddie Guerrero.
How true.
Yeah, Eddie. Um,
Dude,
fuck.
John Cena, guys.
We have triple.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
throw John
dude.
Cena and
How
Edge.
did we fuck up that
Edge.
bad? Randy Orton, guys.
Yes.
What
Fuck.
else do we
We're
got? WrestleMania 2000. Oh, The Rock.
Steve Austin.
do we have Stone
Did
Cold?
we
I
not
thought we
put?
don't.
I thought we did.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, we did.
Um.
Wait, pause it. I don't want it to. I don't want it to reveal everything.
Then it doesn't let us see.
Resume then.
Is maybe Ted DiBiase who Macho Man fought? Possibly. I'm trying to think of guys in that era that title matches, and we went through.
Yes,
Thank
it
God. That's
was.
the
It
only guy that's
was.
left. Like that's the only we had. Like does Andre the Giant
Brian
already?
Danielson
Yeah,
or
Brian
Daniel
Danielson.
Bryan.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Batista as well.
Need a Y.
Fuck.
It's a Y.
Fuck.
Wow.
Fuck.
They got us. Okay, so
Mick
Mick Foley, we should have
Foley,
did that. Booker T.
Here's Benoit.
We didn't put Benoit.
Chris Benoit, JBL. Yeah, we didn't. We
We would
said
have got all those guys. It's just
Batista,
right.
like
Batista, Rey Mysterio. We needed like 8 minutes for that one
All right, guys.
because
We
you're
need
just going
one
through
more.
era.
We're
Because you're
gonna do
going through
one more
eras, you know.
quiz.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you're
Are you
going. We
freaking
got to
ready?
redeem ourselves, but we did a pretty good job. It wasn't an F. It's just you need more time. We're literally going through eras. It's not even all main. Those aren't even like necessarily main events here. It just has to be a title match because I'm
Let's
pretty sure
do
that the Macho
most
Man
combined
won.
matches, or should we do longest matches?
I don't want to do
Um,
that at all.
yeah, that's too scary. Longest matches.
Then we're done with quizzes, okay, guys?
What? I want to do another one.
You get us excited for another quiz. You could have been like, "Oh yeah, list
You
of
sick fucks.
intercontinental title winners." How
Yeah,
dare
go
you?
back, dude.
Um,
This
I
is this
lost
is
the page. Where'd
you
it go?
lost your mind, dude.
Pretty much.
Well,
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna find it. Here it is.
Gonna find a way. Okay, here we
TCW,
are.
guys.
GCW on
Undertaker's
WrestleMania
No,
victories.
TCW.
TCW trivia.
I don't know. Keep going down.
okay.
Okay,
Should we do
all right.
Undertaker's victories?
No, let's do opponents. Who cares about the victory?
Opponents, yeah. Let's do all of them. And this time we'll redeem ourselves, world.
Wait. What is it? Play the. What is this?
Play quiz.
It's time to play the game. We have 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, let's
What
fucking
the
go.
fuck?
Why is there pictures of all of them?
What the fuck?
What does this even mean?
I don't like that.
Why does that egg nude?
Okay, here we go.
It's a fucking nude egg.
What was his first victory, guys?
Yokozuna.
Yokozuna. I don't know if he ever beat Yokozuna at
Nah,
Mania,
you
but
guys
we'll
are
say.
fucking
Sure.
Kane.
The giant Dirty Sanchez.
Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah.
How dare you, dude?
I was using the nickname Chris uses for him.
King Kong Bundy.
Yeah. We got to keep
Who the
using King
first two?
Kong Bundy. I'm trying to remember.
Mankind.
Wasn't it
Or-
Yokozuna?
He beat one of like Ted DiBiase's like henchmen. I feel like early on could be Ted DiBiase, could be IRS. Yeah,
Virgil.
Was it
Yeah, I'm
Virgil.
not seeing it. I'm
Big
not
Boss
seeing it.
Man?
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that was at the later Mania. CM Punk. Let's just start ripping.
Is this victories?
Triple H. This is all matches, I think,
Oh,
right?
Burke Lesnar.
Yep.
Shawn Michaels,
Yep. That's 2 of them. Jason was there for both of them.
Edge,
Yes, Adam Copeland.
Make me relive it, dude.
Bray
Rey
Wyatt.
Mysterio.
Yeah, that's right.
Just kidding.
Bray Wyatt,
Batista.
John Cena. Remember that 20-second match?
Oh yeah.
That was fucking stupid. He wanted to have a longer match,
Yeah,
Undertaker,
sweet.
but they
Who the
fucked him.
fuck did he fight at 36?
Kurt Angle. Just kidding.
There's probably
Not him.
Elias, I guess. Was it
Yeah, it was Elias. Oh no,
Are
it
you
was
guys?
AJ Styles.
Yeah.
AJ
Why would
Styles?
it be
Yeah.
Elias? What the
Eh,
fuck?
Because that
You
was
know, he
WrestleMania
beat the shit out
35.
of Elias. Yeah, he beat the fuck out of him. He
Who
took
was
a
it
walk
at
with
32?
Elias.
The Miz. I don't know. It wasn't the
Miz.
Miz. It wasn't the CM Punk.
Finn
Oh,
Balor.
we got
Yeah,
it
we have
ready.
Punk. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Now we're
Seth
hitting
Rollins. No.
Randy Orton.
um Sid Vicious maybe for the in the 90s.
Yeah, Psycho Sid.
Okay. Trying to think of 90s
For the
taker.
love of
Did you
God.
try
It's
Jake the
so
Snake
hard.
already? Did you try Jake the Snake?
No. Now I did.
Okay.
It worked.
Um who was his
Fuck, what was
WrestleMania
his first
debut against
win?
again? I feel like it's gonna make us mad when we remember it.
George the
All right.
Animal Steel? No.
Is Big Show on here?
Is Umaga on here?
Yeah, Big Show's there. I don't know if
Is
you ever
it
fought him
is
at
it Great
Mania.
Khali here at Mania?
Shane
Jeff
McMahon.
Hardy?
Was Shane
Shane
McMahon
McMahon.
32?
Great Khali,
Was it
Shane
Vince?
McMahon.
Was it Vince McMahon?
Oh, it was me, Austin.
It
Now
was
you know
me
to call
all
him.
along,
What about Mr.
Did he
McMahon?
ever fight Bret Hart? No,
No.
not at Mania.
Not at Mania, I don't think. Diesel, possibly.
Hogan? No.
Diesel's not one.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it's
Diesel
okay.
is.
You were trying to scare me. So now we're in the Attitude Era, really, in Ruthless Aggression. Um,
We're struggling here.
No fucking
Who
no.
the fuck is the
I
Undertaker
mean, we're
fought?
not. We're there. We're at the home stretch. We already tried Kurt Angle, right?
Mhm.
Benoit.
I don't think he fought Benoit, but
We have 3 left. Okay, so Attitude Era and Ruthless Aggression.
nope, it's over, dude.
Who are the top
We're
guys?
done.
We're
It's done, dude.
done. Test.
You guys suck, dude.
There's only 2 seconds.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Jimmy
it's Mark
Superfly
Henry.
Snuka, and then
Yeah, that's
Ric
right. I remember
Flair,
that from
A
the doc.
Train.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Ric Flair match was good. A Train, yeah, it was stupid because that's why I figured Big Show because they had those weird stables over and over together with all the
yeah,
giant guys. That was close.
yeah. They don't really talk about his historic match with A Train at WrestleMania.
No, they don't. They never do. It's really so sad.
All right, I guess time for a dynasty.
It's time for
Time that we
Dynasty
talk about.
predictions.
Wrestling
Yeah.
has more than one royal dynasty or something. So at Dynasty, we already did all of the what's it called matches, Owen Hart stuff. So
Yeah, we got that out of the
should we
way.
just talk about them real quick?
No,
Yeah, let's talk about the other matches. Let's do it and
Okay.
let's make our predictions.
TNT Championship. Daniel Garcia versus Adam Cole, baby.
like Adam
Adam
Cole wins.
Adam Cole, baby. Boom!
I agree. I think that's the way to do it.
Boom!
And then we
Boom!
got the
Boom!
All
it's
right.
echoing.
I had a
Anyway,
double chocolate cookie, dude, and I'm ready.
yeah, so AEW World Tag Team Championships, the Hurt Syndicate versus Big Bill and Brian Keith.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna be
gonna say the Hurt Syndicate
the
retains.
Hurt
Hurt
Syndicate.
Syndicate retains. We're all on the same page so far.
And then we got the trios. Rated FTR versus the Death Riders.
This is rough because a couple weeks ago I'd say rated FTR, but now with all this, infighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Death Riders win.
What do you think, Death Riders? What do you think,
I
Jason?
say Death Riders win because yeah, Dax Harwood's gonna like tweak.
Dash is kind of pissed too. So yeah.
Yeah, trash.
Imagine if they joined. Oh, sorry.
You call them Dash, dude. Come on.
Yeah, I
This isn't
completely
the
forgot.
Incredibles movies.
I forgot, dude. Oh man. But I think do you think they like join the Death Riders? FTR?
Maybe one of them. Maybe
Yeah.
just Dax Harwood. Sorry.
I don't know. I hope
Real
Edge.
serious
What
young
a-
man.
I hope
what about their
Edge.
families though? What about family?
I hope Dax and
Oh,
Cash
they
like.
do it.
I hope they meet up and they have like a real serious talk. And they're like, we should put Adam Copeland, and we should put him in the senior citizen home so he doesn't have to wrestle anymore.
Wow.
Because I'm sick of
Um,
seeing him on my TV, guys.
How could you say that?
oh man.
I'm
Because he
sick of
takes
it.
time away from Jericho.
You didn't like him
Uh
versus Claudio on Dynamite, dude?
that was a good match.
Yeah, good match to fall asleep to.
Oh no.
Come on, man.
Cope, you lost our
Come
boy
on,
Chris.
man.
You fucking lost him. Wake
Cope,
up,
you
Cope.
better start coping with not
You're putting
coming.
our fucking dog to sleep, Cope.
Now, if he
Come
started a
on.
tag team with Jamie Kennedy, maybe I'd wake up.
Hell
Just
yeah.
like
And
in
that's
their
a
shitty movie
terrific buddy
together.
cop film. Yeah. Shitty. I don't know.
What's it called? I don't remember.
The shit's in the eye of the beholder, dude.
Jamie
All right.
Kennedy and Edge movie.
Some people like
Bending the
shit.
rules.
Hmm.
Yep. Sometimes you gotta bend the rules, dude. Can you do?
Yeah,
Whoops.
should we watch a little bit of the trailer for it real quick?
No, let's
Yeah, I
continue.
think it's probably a good idea.
I
That's
think
kind
we
of like,
should. We should check it out real
yeah.
quick.
So get that set up. And me and Chris will. What's the next match?
Megan Bain versus Tony Storm. Before we talk about that,
Need a hug. I'm not running this heat, Gil. How should I know?
Blades is charming. He's defiant.
I say so. You are not police. Tell me again. Who are you? Blades is the corrupt police officer. I'm the prosecutor in the case. That is very interesting.
All right.
That's what I think about that
That's
trailer.
all right, dude.
That is
I'm
very
watching.
interesting.
I know what I'm watching tonight. Let me get that shit
I'm
on.
staying
That
over
looks
John's
like it's a
'cause
fire.
I'm
He's in
down
my
in
tea
Georgia.
room right now. He is in the tea room. He's
Yeah.
got Meg Thee Stallion right above him, who is #1 on my Spotify most listened for 2024. And I want to give her a shout out. Meg, I love you. I saw her live twice last year. I want to see her 3 times this year. Thank you.
And speaking of Meg,
Thank you. Thank you.
Speaking of Meg, we got Megan Bain versus Tony Storm. And I'm gonna say Tony Storm is gonna take it all, guys.
I'm going to say Tony as well, but there's a lot of fans out there that really want Meg to get this title.
yeah, I'm gonna say Tony Storm too.
There's a lot of Baners out there.
Yeah, a lot of Bane, like the Bane Brigade. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bane,
Bang gang.
Bane from Batman. Anyway,
And
then we got the international
in
title,
my
guys.
arse.
International title, the
Bane
triple
in your
threat.
what?
Yes.
The triple threat match, right?
Yeah, and that
What is it?
is
What it was?
Speedball, Ricochet,
And
Kenny
Kenny Omega. Yeah, I got Kenny retaining.
Yeah, same.
It
Who do you
makes
guys think gets
sense.
who do you guys think gets pinned? Ricochet or
Ricochet.
Speedball? Yeah, I think Ricochet too.
Ricochet.
Speedball might get
Ricochet.
pinned though, because it is like they did put him over enough, just to the fact that they had him, advance in the tournament and then make it into this title match on a pay-per-view. So I could see it's hard for me to see them putting Speedball over Ricochet because Ricochet has taken a lot of pins, but I could see them going Speedball route too. So
Yeah, that does make
but
sense.
at this time and moment, I'm gonna say Kenny pins Speedball, and
Yeah,
it's
I could see
crazy.
I don't know.
and it's crazy. A bunch of crazy things are gonna happen in this match. And then what else? What else we got match wise? Does Mercedes Moné have a match?
Yeah, we already spoke
Yeah.
about that though, and we said that she would.
Oh,
beat,
though that's right in the
Harley
tournament. That's right at the
Cameron.
tournament. Yeah, that's
Are those
right.
on
Wait,
the
no,
pay-per-view, or is that
Julia
0 hour?
Hart. I mean, I don't know. We just looked at the. I'm just looking at the pay-per-view. I didn't look at any pre-show.
I think like the first round is probably on a Dynamite. I would say before it or something, unless they're doing the whole
No,
tournament
it
on the
says
show.
it says
The entire
no.
tournament's done on the show.
It says that two of the matches are the Osprey match and the Mercedes match. Osprey versus Kevin Knight and Mercedes and Julia Hart.
Is on what? Is it all on Dynasty?
Not just those two. It's what it says on the website. Anyway,
So basically the tournament will end at the next pay-per-view, maybe?
I guess so.
Tournament ends at Double or Nothing.
Yeah, that's what it
Yeah.
seemed.
No, that's what they said.
Okay, so
That's what it says on the
Okay.
bracket.
so Double or Nothing. No, I know. So, but I'm trying to think about how many matches they'll have at Double or Nothing. Probably. Do you think they'll just have the finals only, or like the semis and the finals?
Probably just the finals.
Yeah, because the semis are going to be such good matches as well, though. Like they're pay-per-view level matches. That like the semis matches we're going to save on both
Mhm.
ends. So I wouldn't be against it because I would love that shit. But they'll probably just do the finals for each.
Dude, we never talked about who was injured.
Who?
Jay White broke his hand. Orange
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
yeah.
brought that up.
Orange Cassidy tore his pec. And Mark Davis is also injured.
No.
Oh, what a surprise.
No.
Mark Davis Chapman back to his room. And he's reading Catcher in the Rye. John Lennon's a phony guy. But yeah.
He disappeared.
He did disappear. It's an MTT room
I
now.
had a front wedgie. I'm sorry.
And then what other matches we have left? Is that it? Does that encapsulate?
That's all of it, dude. There's Moxley versus Swerve.
That's the final main event though, right?
Yeah.
Am I missing anything else? And how do you guys
Well,
see
he
this
gave him so
ending?
much attitude.
How do you guys see this ending?
Get over it, dude. Whatever. Wait, what'd you say, John?
How do you guys see this ending?
I think that Swerve's gonna win. I'll say Swerve. Chris is thinking Moxley.
I think Moxley's going to win.
I'm going Moxley too. I don't think his reign of terror is over yet. This is
I want
Triple
the Young
H and
Bucks
Booker
to come
T
home.
all over again, dude. Triple H and Booker T all over again.
I want the
Wow.
Young Bucks to come back, dude.
It is, dude. Swerve's the
They come back
best.
on Sunday.
When are they
I hope
coming
it's a
back,
super
you
kick
think?
party. I don't know. They should join Moxley and the Death Riders. Be edgy. Instead of being a bunch of dorks. Be edgy
Where's
as
Jack
fuck.
Perry? Where's Jack?
I don't know. Real glass. Is he hurt too? Like what? He just faded away. I don't know. But we were just watching Righteous
Yes.
Gemstones, and they made a Luke Perry joke.
Yeah, it was not nice.
Do you want to say it?
Yeah, he's like, I forgot the first part.
So Baby Billy's like, he's like, you're just jealous because I'm like Tyler Perry, and you're like Luke Perry, dead. Yeah.
Or you better shut up before I make you like Luke Perry,
dead.
Something like that. We fucked it up, dude. Fuck.
Dude, what
There's
about
only one
CJ?
Walter Goggins.
John got me a wrestling
No.
mystery box for
What
my
about CJ Perry?
my birthday, dude.
DJ Perry. Yeah, he's got a wrestling mystery box. And
Right
he's
here
gonna
we
show
got
us all
a
now.
Kenny Omega Walmart exclusive.
Kenny.
Oh, wow, Kenny.
And then we got. Can you guess who this is, Chris? This is an autograph of.
Juice Robinson.
Yep, Chris. I know.
Wow.
Chris would not be fooled, and that's
Chris
him drop
knows his
kicking the roller
dudes.
coaster. Jason doesn't recognize him without a beard.
Continue, Jason. Come on.
I'm trying. I got some cards. I got a
Shark Boy and Macho Man.
Randy Savage from the 1990 like WWF
From the
Superstars
90s.
series. Yeah.
from the
And-
90s.
Yep.
love
And
the 90s
that was from
around here.
Pacific cards from 2004, the TNA ones. And then here is a
There's some
wrestling
fun stuff in
mag
here. I was
from
going through it.
of Dusty Rhodes with tons and tons of color on the front cover.
Yeah.
What year is this? It's 80 something.
Inside Wrestling from 1987, December.
So 38
Only
years old.
$1.75 for this magazine back in the day.
What a deal! What a
Crazy.
deal! And yeah. So the mystery box is basically perfect so far.
Yeah.
That all of it?
No,
There's some other things, but they're not wrestling related.
they're pod related, dude, because we like everything
Got
we
a
read about.
werewolf comic book.
Yeah, I just saw it. It says like mature, 18 plus. I was like hoping there was some like werewolf porn or something in there.
The monkey
They go like-
figure.
Yeah, look
Some
at this,
David in there?
Chris.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was hoping there was like
Monkey.
werewolf cocks or something because it said like werewolf mature 18
Yeah,
plus. I was like, there definitely has to be
mature readers only.
some lichens. Fucking,
This, twin. What is that?
it's a very odd thing
Little
made
Twin Peaks.
made at some point in 92 or 93, but it's like got a glass cover over it,
Real
and then
glass?
has like clips on the back though, and it's
real
got
glass.
it's very interesting, but it's a nice little piece for an office or
Okay, what is this? Stiff? Famous I don't know who that is, but
it's a monster.
It's a festival that John
It's
went
a
to.
cyclops. It's
yeah,
a cyclops.
Jason, can you explain it?
So it's like, how zombies like are like stiffs,
Oh,
Yeah, so stiff
okay.
instead of staff.
Instead of
yeah.
saying staff, yeah. But it
Oh,
says stiff, kind of like if you had like a boner or something too.
what's that?
You go,
Oh,
yeah, if you're eating the fucking gas station
they're
horny
freaking
goat wheat pills.
Boner.
I go to my local
Alright.
gas station and I say, hey, give me your best boner
Chris,
pills.
you get ready for your wrestling mystery box. It'll be on.
There
your
is
way
one
soon.
that is on the way finally. It's been about 14
Dude.
months in the waiting.
Is there David in there?
They're supposed to come Christmas time, but it's 3 months,
Was
4 months
it?
late.
Okay.
4 months too late, but there's more things that have to be added to it for it to make
That's
sense.
All right.
But you can't open it until you're on the pod.
Until next Christmas.
Yeah, until Christmas 2028. When I don't know who's gonna be president then, but you can open it then.
The AOP.
Mitt Romney. Oh, the authors of Pain.
But yeah, I would say it's
Yeah.
it's diverse.
Alexandria Ocasio of Pain.
Yeah, exactly. The AOC.
I heard that Paul
Yeah.
Ellering and the AOC are going on tour with Bernie Sanders right now.
That'd be cool.
You know, Bernie Sanders is the Paul Ellering for AOC.
That'd be cool. She needs a twin though.
Yeah, she does need a twin. She probably has a twin. AOC looks and reminds me of the woman from The Boys that like is like the politician that like blows people's brains up.
Oh yeah.
Jack Quaid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is
I
cool. I
can't
like that
remember her name,
character.
yeah.
Yeah, no, she's
I don't know.
awesome. So. But yeah,
Chris
Beep,
has
boop,
seen
beep.
Novocaine tonight. Actually, he
I
was.
did see Novocaine.
fucking-
It was very mid.
Novocaine. It was good. Was it
Mid.
good?
No, it was just okay.
Mid,
It was just
okay.
Wow.
No. Is it movie time already?
I think it might be. Do you have any
time?
Do you have any other wrestling news?
Any other wrestling antics?
I don't.
Well, we're definitely gonna have a WrestleMania episode. Speaking of some future news, we still got we're about 17 days
2
out.
weeks. The
Yeah,
19th and
a
20th.
little over 2 weeks. So we So we will do a Mania show, and there's going to be a lot of crazy things happening that week.
John can't
So,
wait to wake up at 9 a.m. to watch NXT
yep,
or
that's what
some
I
shit.
did the past 2 years when I went. Went to the early NXT shows right in the morning.
Them bacon and eggs.
Yeah, they have a little
Oh,
breakfast sandwich while you're watching your NXT, baby.
guys, Violence is Forever was backstage at AEW,
Oh my
and
goodness.
they
Security.
also were on TV as security.
Yeah.
Excited.
With Von Wagner.
I
Oh, yeah.
wish. That would be
Yeah.
a crazy trio.
Are they from there? Like Chicago?
Maybe.
Peoria?
Maybe.
Shot down. Stand up.
All right, so Jason, you go first, man.
Go
Yeah.
first with what?
It's movie time.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
what
talking
is
about a
your
movie.
movie recommendation for the
Of the
viewers?
week.
Of the
Okay,
week.
okay.
You know, we got
The
some
best
viewers that are gonna do some Netflix and chills. They got some
This is the best
honeys
part of
and
the
some
pod.
bunnies.
All right, here's
Yeah.
one. Here's one. It's a Christmas movie, which is very fitting because it's April right
April.
now. And it's called Mixed Nuts. It's got a lot of heroes in it. It's got Steve Martin, it's got Juliette Lewis. Who else? Who else? You know what I mean? Who doesn't it got? It's got Adam Sandler.
Did you like it?
Basically, it was pretty good.
I was underwhelmed when I watched it.
I just haven't watched enough movies to come up with something else.
Oh
Yeah,
wow. So
it was
now we're
it
just
was
playing games.
No,
like
it
you
was
got-
pretty good, dude. I
I
liked
look, you
it.
got 2 movies.
No, we're just playing games. I can't believe this. What is
Uh,
your movie recommendation,
what's your
Chris?
movie recommendation?
I got
Chris?
2, but the first one is going to be a 1993 called Blown Away. And guess who it's starring?
Who?
Your
Stephen
favorite
Baldwin?
actors, the 2 Corys,
Wow.
Corey Haim and
Yeah.
Corey Feldman.
We love the
And then also
Coreys.
Nicole Eggert from Baywatch fame,
Is this the one from 94 or 93?
93,
Wow.
where Corey Haim's dating this girl, but she's really a psycho killer.
Wow.
Mhm.
Ba, 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 ba. That sounds good. I'm gonna have to watch that.
I have another one too, honestly.
No, yeah, let's hear the second one.
I got 1997's Breakdown starring Kurt Russell,
Wow.
Okay.
where he breaks down on the highway and then a trucker takes his wife to a rest stop, but it's really a human trafficker and he has to get her back.
Wow. Did I mention Ed Wood last week?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, you did.
Fuck, this is bullshit, guys. Fine, Mixed Nuts. It's a good movie, okay? It's Christmas time and they're all getting laid off from their job at the suicide hotline.
Shit. That
Some
wouldn't happen
dark
nowadays.
It would, actually. That's why it's so timeless. Tony Storm. What's your
So
movie, John?
fun. My movie is a 2001 film, One Night at McCool's.
Never heard of it. That Undertaker?
It's starring Matt Dillon, Liv
Is
Tyler.
it kind of like A Night in China, but it's the Undertaker's version?
When you hear this ensemble, this fucking
Wow.
cast, you guys
This is-
won't be laughing, all
It's
right?
already on Jason's watch list.
You won't be laughing. It won't be
Yeah,
fun
it
because I
sounds
told him to watch it
familiar.
and he
Oh,
won't.
wow. This is a good cast list.
So Matt Dillon, Liv Tyler, Michael Douglas, Paul Reiser, Reba
Yeah, sure. He
McEntire,
told me to watch
John
it. No one
Goodman,
buys it.
still
Andrew
going.
Dice Clay.
Wow, you just skipped right over Richard Jenkins. That's great.
Yeah,
I
and
did.
Paul Reiser.
Richard Jenkins.
And the
I did say
mom,
Paul Reiser
and the
already.
Reba
and the-
McEntire.
The grandma from Napoleon Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy
I-
Martin.
And I did mention Reba. I would never skip over Reba. I basically emphasized her name because
He did
how
say-
important
Yeah,
she
well,
is to me.
David
He did say
Cronenberg's in
Reba.
it too.
She's really important to me. Yeah, Michael Cronenberg is
And it's
too.
the same director who directed Agent Cody Banks.
Yeah, and the Karate
Yep.
Kid with Jaden Smith.
So what does that tell you guys? That this is a fucking
A damn good
masterpiece.
film.
Yeah, Pink Panther 2.
Ooh,
Also,
you know what else he directed? Long Flat Balls too.
Yeah, I like
I've
that
only
movie.
seen the first one. I don't know.
He
I've
made
only
a
seen
third
number
one
3.
too.
He
Yeah,
did make the third one.
he made the third
Long
one.
flat balls 3.
He couldn't stop. He couldn't stop making the
Oh,
flat balls
they're
movies.
Norwegian films.
They are interesting.
Wow, this seems
Yeah.
cool.
You are gonna like it. It's fun. It's an interesting film, and it kind of plays with your head as the viewer because it's kind of a weird story setup and kind of how things flow. But you're gonna find it interesting, Chris, and I
Yeah, it
think you might
sounds like
find
a
that this one night at McCool's might be a good
Oh,
night.
okay. I don't know
And
shit.
sounds like a 2000s Matt Dillon film for sure.
Yeah,
I like the tagline.
Matt Dillon is
She's 3 men over the legal limit. Now, what does that
I
mean?
didn't know there was a
She's-
law about that.
she's so horny.
What do you have to say about Matt Dillon?
He's one of my favorite
you know
actors
it's
of
a
all
good
time.
movie because look at how long the synopsis is. On an ordinary night, in an ordinary part of town, a beautiful young woman walks into a bar. Her name
You're
is
gonna ruin
Jewel.
it for yourself. Don't you're gonna ruin it. You don't want to know any of it. You just want to watch it.
The
You
whole
just want to
plot
spend a
in the
night about it.
synopsis.
You just want to spend the night with McCool.
All right,
Okay.
I read the first sentence, so I'm going to read the last sentence. It
Who's
also
McCool?
seems
Michelle.
that she's going to get away with it. That is until Randy decides to hire a hitman. Ooh.
And then
Wait,
my other
Who
suggestion.
plays McCool?
McCool.
It's the name of like the bar. Or
The
some
bar. Yeah, it's the bar name.
Oh.
And they all kind of meet up, and it's. And then my other suggestion, now that we're talking about one of my favorite actors of all time, Matt Dillon, I've seen his entire filmography, and I love all of his movies. They're basically all amazing.
All 70?
Yep, all 70.
What's your favorite one?
Mine's Rumblefish.
That's fucking hard. Well, my suggestion was going to be Tex, which I know Chris wants to watch, and that's another S.E. Hinton film.
It is on my watch list.
Matt Dillon appears in the most S.E. Hinton films. He's in every single one except That Was Then, This Is Now. But Emilio Estevez is in that one, and he is also in Tex. So, and obviously The Outsiders. So Emilio's in 3, and Dillon's in 3.
And the dad from Even Steven.
He was pretty good in
The-
Herbie Fully
dad.
Loaded, Matt Dillon.
You ever see?
Yeah.
You ever see Takers?
Yeah.
Paul Walker and T.I.
With Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to
Yeah.
Hayden Christensen?
I had that on DVD. He's
So do
been
I.
on Disney again, doing reprising his role as Vader and
Man,
on
look at
the newer series.
the cast of this one's
That's
great.
insane.
The Star Wars fans are gonna eat you alive
John,
for that, dude.
have you seen Beautiful Girls?
Is that newer?
No, it's 96 with Matt Dillon, Uma Thurman, Rosie O'Donnell, and Michael Rappaport.
Let me.
This looks phenomenal.
I feel like
Yeah, it
I
does
must
look
have.
good.
Now, this is epic.
He's
Oh, also that other
Um,
guy is in it. Fucking
who's-
Timothy Hutton. Yeah,
to the end.
so watch these movies, that we're talking about, and I think it'll do a lot for you.
Natalie Portman. Oh, David Arquette's in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got movies
The Wrestling
like all
Connection once
over
again.
the place. But yeah, no, I've probably seen like 90% of his movies. Everything up to 2008 for sure, because I was really huge on him from the 2000s era. Jason's Frozen, which is pretty funny.
It's not Frozen to me.
And then
Yeah.
now I hear you, and you're good. Maybe you're just fake Frozen. But Matt Dillon, you were talking about like what's my favorite movie by him. Jason said Rumblefish. Rumblefish is up there for me. Singles is a masterpiece to me that
I just watched Singles. It's pretty good.
perfectly encapsulates Seattle during the grunge era. And
My favorite with him is To Die For.
Okay.
You ever seen that?
Yeah, that's a good
Pretty
choice.
good. Nicole Kidman,
Drugstore Cowboy is phenomenal.
local celebrity.
Have you guys seen Drugstore Cowboy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
That's good. Wild Things is good.
It
Obviously,
scared me.
Obviously, Something About Mary, Me, You, and Dupree is epic.
I was just
Probably-
gonna say
I've seen
that's
it
the best
5,000
song.
times, dude. Yeah, I've seen it a million times.
Oh yeah,
seen it?
you've seen it so many times. What song plays when he's trying to fix the house and clean and be
Clash,
better?
the Clash, the
What's the
Clash.
name of that song? Train
You
in
say you
Vain.
stand
Too late.
by
Too
your
late.
man.
Yeah,
I tell you
exactly.
something. I
Classic
think you want. I was
scene.
singing it. I wasn't too late.
Yeah.
I was singing it. And
Have you
yes,
seen-
I,
Anyway,
Have you seen Pawn Shop Chronicles?
yes, I have.
Ooh, it's crazy.
I need to go through all, and
I'll
obviously
buy
Crash
this.
was pretty interesting. I saw Herbie Fully Loaded. There's definitely shit I've missed of his, but I spent like the early thousands just on like
albino alligator.
eBay. Yep, I've seen albino alligator. The pink
No, you
flamingo should
haven't,
be
dude,
somewhere.
because it's
Where's
not
the
real, dude.
albino?
It is.
No, it
You're dumb,
is. And
idiot.
Kevin Spacey directed it, so you definitely saw it. You fucking
Yeah,
freak.
no, is Pink Flamingo in here as well? That's another good film by him. He's got a lot of like love,
Like the one that
romantic
John
films
Waters
too.
made
This
is Invasion
Invasion
Angle.
Matt Dillon for life.
Matt Dillon.
Invasion Angle.
Bet you love that sweet ass podcast. I am John Cena and I approve this message. Boobies.